Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for this Friday, December 29th. First off, I wish everybody a happy new year, a good year. We're not at the finish line yet, but we are closing down the trade for the year here at 115. I've been mentioning over the past few days in here that it seems like we, for the year, have had this buy grains and, buy oilseeds and sell grain program, and looking at the weekly prices, the monthly prices, and end of the year prices on paper, one can see where actually the oilseeds, beans and oil in particular, have basically been losing to the grains. And it's been somewhat steady throughout the course of this month. But I think maybe perhaps part of it had to do with the fact that it was first notice day for the January contracts of beans, meal, and oil. We saw light deliveries in the beans of only 20 contracts, 300 meal, and roughly around 270 soybean oil. The beans were on the light side, meal and the oil in line, and it looked like pretty much like street names in it. And also we've been seeing large hits in the open interest in the oil seeds. Beans were down 26,000 contracts on the prelim. The meal was down around 9,000 and the oil 2,000. This has been going on for the past several days, and that can be part of the reason why the beans have been losing to the grains, particularly during this month of December. Anyway, we had the deliveries today. In a little bit we'll be getting our export sales coming on out. As we've been mentioning there, it has not been a good demand story. We've been running behind what the USA has been forecasting and what we were doing a year ago. We'll also be looking at weather as we turn the calendar over. The near-term forecast still is not as beneficial for rainfall in Argentina. That may be what they need, so that'll be something of importance as we work our way through January. And then after the close, I think which is maybe more of importance in here is the commitment of traders report. We still see that and believe that the trade has modest to sizable net short positions in the beans, corn, and soft red winter wheat. They are still long the meal, and they're pretty much near net even in the soybean oil. Looking at that commitment of traders report, I think that'll help shape the trade during the month of January when we look at our three main topics that I think will be of a focus. Outside markets aside, that'll be the U.S. demand pace, South American weather, and then that important January report come on the 12th from the USDA, that being winter wheat, grain stocks, crop production, and world production. So once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM, and once again, wish everyone a happy new year.